Hey guys, the Myers fan back with another video. The only reason I'm talking about John Cena's retirement is because wrestling has sort of become my second topic on this channel. So I feel like I have to say something. Saturday night's main event basically spent the time glazing Cena. Am I gonna do that? No. Am I gonna purposely bash him? No. But I'm gonna be honest. Is he the greatest of all time? No. Not even close. Is he a legend? Yes. He is, but I'm not gonna say he's the greatest of all time. There's a YouTuber on here named XDN, and he basically said that the acronym GOAT, GOAT, which is greatest of all time, is something that was started by black people, which it was, and now white people just throw it around like GOAT, 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 GOAT. You're the GOAT, he's the GOAT, she's the GOAT. No. See, here's the thing. When we called somebody the greatest of all time, most of the time, they literally were the greatest of all time. You're telling me that with The Rock, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Hulk Hogan, those three guys, and so many others, that out of all of these guys, The Undertaker, Macho Man Randy Savage, The Ultimate Warrior, out of all these guys, John Cena is better than all of them. John Cena. Are you fucking kidding me? Seriously? Look, this is basically what they call pushing a narrative. That's what this is. This is a narrative. It's what they have to say. How can you expect us to believe that John Cena is the greatest of all time when you, WWE, you don't even believe he's the greatest of all time? Does he sell merch? Yes. If Cena is the greatest of all time, why did you give him the shittiest year of his career? The whole year was shit. All you did was make John Cena look like shit. So apparently, you don't even believe he's the greatest of all time. He had a terrible heel run. His final WrestleMania match was one of the worst matches in his career, if not the worst match in his career. His heel turn was fucking terrible. And you're gonna sit here and tell me that you really believe he's the greatest of all time? Then why didn't you do a better job protecting him? Making him look strong? If you truly believe this man is the greatest of all time, nobody has a perfect career. Superstars get booed sometimes. You guys know my favorite wrestler is The Rock. You know that. And even The Rock got booed sometimes. Even during his popular phase, they booed him. He got booed a couple of times in 2001, 2002, especially in 2002. They booed the shit out of him when he was leaving to go film The Rundown. He got booed like shit. He was booed in 2003, but it really didn't last long. But with Cena, I think he was popular for like 2.5 years, and then in late 2005, early 2006, they booed the guy out of the building. And he literally got booed from 2006 on. Mercilessly booed out of buildings, out of arenas. But you're gonna tell me that Cena is the greatest of all time. You guys have got to stop with this narrative pushing. You've got to stop with this lying. You've got to stop with this glazing. You've got to stop this. You're not going to sit here and try to convince me to believe something that you don't even believe. Because if you believed it, you would have treated him better. And that's the bottom line, no pun intended. You literally had Gunther tap John Cena out, so he lost his final match. But you think he's the greatest of all time? The least you could have done, because I understand that Cena's getting old, I get it. So what I would have done is I would have had Cena win, but when he won, he would have won by the skin of his teeth. I would have made it look like he's got just a little bit more energy in him, just enough energy to pull off one more AA. And then after that, I would have had John Cena faint and fall on top of Gunther. And then that's how he would have got the pin. I would have at least done it like that. But you couldn't even do that. You let Gunther just tap him out just like that. And I got news for you. Gunther is a shitty wrestler. Is he okay on the mic? He's okay. He has the potential to be a good character, but not under Triple H. You want us to believe something you don't even believe. Cena's supposed to be the greatest of all time, and yet they spent most of his career booing him. He only was popular from 2003 to 2005. And then they started booing him and didn't stop until about what? Maybe what, 2016? So it's almost being booed for like 10 years straight. As I said, Rock would get booed here and there. A few boos here, a few boos there. They would boo him. But Cena literally got booed for a decade, but he's the greatest of all time? What? Ah. Whatever. Am I going to miss Cena? Somewhat. But it's not like he was there a lot lately anyway. Plus, let's be real. Cena's not really gone. He'll be back. He just won't be wrestling anymore. I'm done with this video. I'm not going to waste too much time on this. Like I said, how the fuck are you going to try to convince me to believe something that you, WWE, don't even believe? Because if you did, you wouldn't have given him such a shitty final run. And that's just the bottom line. He's the greatest of all time, but he spent most of his career getting booed out of buildings. Okay, sure. Anyway, guys, I give respect to John Cena. I respect him for what he's done in and out of the ring. But is he the greatest of all time? Of course not. That would be The Rock. All right, guys, talk to you later. I'm the Michael Myers fanatic, and whether you like it or not, I approve this message. Please be sure to follow me on all forms of social media at the MyersFan25 and hit the notification bell so you don't miss an upload. Thank you for watching.